back, and it's our last day at the iconic Tom's restaurant. All week, we've been serving up interviews from last season we've never shared before. Whenever Theresa Caputo, the Long Island medium, joins the show, she basically just does her thing and reads the audience. So we get a lot more content than we can actually fit into 1 hour. But what she does is so powerful, we have more to share. Let's check it out.
Was there a separation prior to your father's departure? Which it could have been in another state. You didn't speak to one another right before the departure. He's just showing me this span of time that you were not together.
My dad had dementia, and he couldn't really speak. He would say minimal words, and it was about 7 years.
7 years. So know that he says, I do know everything that you said to me. I do not want you to feel that anything was left unsaid. Your dad stands beside you and he salutes you, which is my symbol for that he's very proud of the man that you've become. He says, your dad's kind of funny. He leaned over and he goes, Theresa, he's made some kind of crazy choices. He goes, but I love him. So know that if there were anything that you feel that your dad would ever be upset, he says, I could never be disappointed in my son. He says, so please know that I am proud of who you are and how you carry me every day in your heart. Do you connect with his wallet? If it's not specifically the wallet, then it would have to be a driver's license or some type of identification.
No.
Okay, how do you understand the choking or the restriction of the throat? Do you know someone that actually passed from this way? Do you understand this? I don't have to go into detail.
No, I work with that. That's my job.
Okay, because what? I see it, it's all behind you.
That's my job.
And I feel that you are, because I was just so drawn to you, and it was almost like this is too much for you.
I work with kids and adults that don't have a voice. I'm a speech and swallowing therapist. So I work with a lot of dementia, stroke, Parkinson's, people who can't swallow, people who can't talk, people who don't have a voice. And I help them find other modalities of communication so that
well, there are 4 souls that stand behind you, ma'am. So I don't know if they're recent departures for you. And I feel like it is very important that you made them be able to leave the physical world in a very safe way. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Very, very powerful.
Not long after, I wanted to hear more about this woman's story. It really is beautiful. Just look. Did you always want to do this? Like, I didn't know this was a job.
I would say when I was about 13 years old, my dad had a small seizure and he couldn't speak. And we found out he had a brain tumor because of it. So I got into school for it and I fell in love with it. And then from there on, I worked in hospitals. Now I'm in home care and I go to people's houses. If they can't speak, I try to help them, give them a voice, communication device, sign language, gesture, kids with autism, all types.
You are such an amazing human. I mean, way to take something tragic that happens to you and flip that and then end up helping so many people. Like, what a beautiful... And that was crazy.
But here's the thing.
I mean, but first of all, she said there's someone choking, and then you were like, oh, that's me. And I'm like, where's this going?
See, but his dad, your dad, was the one that...
Oh, the mic, we can't hear you because you're soft-spoken. You are the opposite of me.
I can be bold with... But
Get in there.
No, this is overwhelming because when you mentioned the wallet, I didn't realize that I carry a photo of my dad and me in my wallet. So that might be the thing that you were talking about.
Absolutely. See, Spirit just shows me things to get me to say things to you. So, and again, it's very overwhelming. You become like a deer in headlights because you're like, what the heck's going on? This lady's crazy. And your dad did show me that it was my symbol for like Alzheimer's, dementia, brain tumor, because there are ways that we can't communicate. So this is what I always talk about, that things aren't a coincidence. You were seated in front of that young lady today. The work that she does, that's not a coincidence.
That's crazy.
Know that that's divine intervention.
We're back in this next interview. We are returning to the start of the year when Catherine O'Hara and Bryce Dallas Howard visited. They co-starred in the film Argylle, so of course we came up with a game for the occasion. We've got Catherine O'Hara and Bryce Dallas Howard. Their new movie is called Argylle. in theaters and IMAX tomorrow. The movie features a number of spies who have to use their keen senses of perception to figure out who's who. Good luck while watching it. That's what we're about to do now with a game called I Spy Those Eyes. I spy those eyes. All right, Lord, are you there?
I saw your eyes.
Yes.
Sorry.
You know I am, Kelly. I only have eyes for you. And hey, Catherine and Bryce, how y'all doing?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Hello.
I'm doing very well. Much better now that you two are here. I'm so excited. Okay, now in today's game, I'm going to show you a photo that is cropped very closely to the eyes of a famous person or character.
Okay.
Now, the first person to hit their button and correctly guess the owner of the eyes will get the point.
Okay.
If you're wrong, the other player will get to guess, and I might give some hints, or I may not. I work in mysterious ways.
Okay.
The winner will get to pick an item from the Pope's closet. Okay, here we go.
Nicely.
Whatever you want. Any item is yours. Yeah, I got the hookup, so it's free. Okay, here's your first set of eyes.
Okay.
Take a look.
Okay. Oh, that's Macaulay Culkin. Oh my God, I got it and you didn't.
Well, you
oh my
got
God.
that right out of the gate.
I knew it was him.
That was quick.
I knew it was him. I'm just slow.
Do
at
people
this.
still come up to you and yell Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Guys named Kevin.
All right, here is your next set of peepers.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, The Rock.
Yeah.
Kelly, you got it. It is The Rock. It is Dwayne Johnson himself.
I feel like it's kind of creepy that I recognize people like that. It's like, it's a little stalkerish. It's fine.
Here is your next set of socket stuffers. Take a
Okay.
look.
Oh, well that's, wait, what?
Bryce,
Where's Homer Simpson?
We are
that
we
is
are-
Homer Simpson.
Really? What is happening? Okay.
All right. Here is your next set.
Okay. Oh!
What the hell was that buzzer for?
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Wait, I did hear
What the
that.
hell's going on here?
Look at this. There's no...
Yeah,
Now, wait a second.
that is Ronald William Howard.
It is
Now, I did not know the full name.
Yeah. Can you be more specific?
some of the first eyes that Bryce ever saw in her entire life right there.
There you
That's
go.
right. Okay, here's your next set of goggles. Take a look, see
Okay.
what you think.
Oh!
David.
Oh, you got
David
it.
Bowie.
Yep.
You got it. That's right, Catherine.
That was a real
That's
one.
a good one.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay, one
Here's
more.
your final set of lookers. Take a look here.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oh,
Got it.
Oh, Eugene Levy.
nice.
There you go, Catherine.
I think she
I'm going to
has
say,
to-
you know what? Catherine is the winner. Catherine O'Hara is the
All
winner.
right.
She's always a winner in my book.
Not worthy of the outfit or the skills. Welcome back. Earlier this year, I got to know many of the Olympic hopefuls as they prepared to head to Paris, and I was excited for so many of them who scored themselves medals. Let's check out some of the highlights of their visits to our show. She is a two-time Olympic gold medalist and current world record holder in the 400-meter hurdles. He is the 2023 world all-around bronze medalist in men's gymnastics, a two-time and reigning WNBA MVP. She's also a two-time Olympic gold medalist. He's a six-time world champion, American record holder, and he earned the bronze medal in the 2020 Tokyo Games for the 200-meter sprint. Let's welcome the fastest man in the world, Noah Lyles. Fred Richards, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Brianna Stewart, everybody, Sunny Choi, and Victor Montalvo. Fastest man in the world!
Yeah, that's what.
I like, what kind of powerful does that feel like? I would feel amazing.
For me, it's kind of an everyday scenario.
Oh my God. Breaking is new for the Olympics. How excited are y'all?
I'm excited.
Yeah?
I'm ready, yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel super grateful that we get this opportunity.
Yeah.
It's the first time.
Do you feel good about going into the Olympics? Do you feel good about
I do. Listen, the competition is insane every year, so you always have to respect your competitors.
Yeah.
Obviously, feeling good, but the target is always on my back.
I'm extremely ambitious.
Yeah, I think you should be. Dream big.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I view. Not everybody views that way, but I'm okay with that.
Why the hell not? You get one life. Aim
what I
high.
say.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you preparing for the Olympic Games?
Preparing for this Olympics, my personal style is just living in the gym. Like, I'm in that gym like
Me
10 hours
too.
a day. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Just there all the time.
Yeah, literally.
I was introduced into breaking at the age of 6 years old. and I took it serious at the age of 10.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid. I love watching it, but I'm always like, someone is gonna break their neck. That's what I think. I'm such a mom about it.
I started playing basketball just like any other kid.
Yeah.
And then I got to be 6'2" in 8th grade.
Wow.
And I was like, all right,
You can
I have
reach
the
anything.
length. I can reach anything.
Yeah.
If anybody wants something, I can get it from up top.
Yeah. Bragger. You're like it's like a real Marvel superhero in life. Like, that's amazing.
That's what I think about in my head.
Our very own Lawrence Zarian, he is shadowing athletes as they prep for the big games.
Slide, 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 slide. Back pedal, back pedal, back pedal.
1, 2, 4 to the side.
Alternate, alternate,
Now you're yelling
alternate,
at me.
alternate.
It's like a baby cartwheel where
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk around like this.
Oh, I can do that. Are you ready?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh! Watching her do what I can't do, A, was fascinating, B, painful. Oh my gosh.
Wait, we're not
Wow.
done. Get back up.
Why?
Yeah, come on.
What does that mean? Where are we, wait, we're not done?
You juggle before meets? Is this true?
I do.
You're doing a handstand in your crib, man.
I don't remember. We have a present for you.
Before we go, I have one more final highlight from last season I can't wait to revisit. This is what I'm liking. So throughout the week, I've shared some of the best moments of celebrities unexpectedly crashing our show, but there was one surprise walk-on we planned, unbeknownst to Willow Smith. Not long before she joined us, Questlove had given her a very public shout out for how her music has evolved, and just she's an amazing artist. But we helped to take it one step further, and Willow was shocked. You know what I do love about 30 Rock? It's the kind of place, literally anything can happen. Like, the most random stuff happens because this building is so powerful and cool and historical. So you never know who you're gonna run into in the hallway or who will stop by, and like, could be Sept, could be Hoda, or it could just be like Questlove walking in right now.
How are you? Hello, how are you? How are you? How you doing? Oh, sure. Sit down. I wanted to talk about music. I want to hear more about Vikings.
I know.
No, I'm a nerd. I'll
Do you want to be in it too?
Oh my God.
Absolutely. No, you know what I love about her as an artist is, and the reason why I felt compelled to, because I always sometimes hold back because other artists were like, well, you never said that
Why
about
do you
me.
say this about me? Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
but the takeaway lesson that I learned, artists aren't often taught to say what's in their heart and do what they feel. Like, we're all of us are trained. Even my record label was like, you need hits. So we think with our brain.
Totally.
And when you're an artist, you got to think from your heart. So when I seen her, I just felt like so compelled to encourage her. And I don't want to do it in a way where it's pressurizing, because we often do that to our artists too, like, queen this and queen that, and then suddenly, like, we build them up for perfection. I don't want perfection, I want honesty. And that's what...
That's what you get, I know. It's so beautiful.
I'm like trying not to cry right now.
I love too that like you're giving her flowers now. I love that whole thing.
We always say, like, give a person their flowers while they're still here instead of...
Well, and I think I'm not gonna speak for you, but for me, like, we're from a different time to when I think artists, and it's so wonderful to see, like, you have a lot more leverage. Like, you have it, especially with the social media aspect and all of that. Like,
Totally.
It's awesome for, like, me and probably you to get to see that. You get to be that person who we genuinely wanted to be just from the jump, right? But weren't maybe able to do that.
It inspires me.
Yeah, exactly.
It inspires all the other creatives I know.
I've been doing this for more than, hopefully I'll be doing this for the rest of my life, but up until now I've been doing this for like my whole life.
Yeah.
And I always had that fire inside of me of like, one day I'm going to become the musician that I'm meant to become.
Because you're the Viking that you're gonna play.
Yeah!
It comes back around. All right, that's it for today. Thanks to all our guests, Whoopi Goldberg, Glenn Powell, Sylvester Stallone and his family, Theresa Caputo, Catherine O'Hara, Bryce Dallas Howard, Noah Lyles, Sydney McLaughlin-Lavroni, Fred Richard, Brianna Stewart, Victor Montalvo, Sonny Choi, Willow Smith, Emily Blunt, and Questlove. And a big shout out to Tom's Restaurant for hosting us all week with great food as well. Remember, our 30 Rock and Roll Roof Party kicks off this Monday, and you are all invited. Tune in. Have a great day, and if it's not, well, try and change it.